Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to the Medium by Design. Happy holidays, and this is kind of part 2 to the love frequency messages I wanted to share as we are coming to the end of 2023. This message is from John Denver. It's really short. This video will be a lot shorter than the Florence Henderson, but unless I get into some other information. But years ago I was in a restaurant and I heard the song Calypso by John Denver. It's a beautiful song, and the story behind the song is even more beautiful and about love. And I always loved John Denver. I always loved his energy. I love what he put out to the world. I love his writing, his lyrics, melodies, his voice, just a very unique, bright light. So here's what John said, and this is to me. I'll be honest with you, this was to me, and then it broadens to everyone. I said, John, I'm feeling so strongly your presence and would truly be honored to hear whatever you would like to share with me. I welcome you to my home. Wow, you truly are an emotional guy. It was great to feel so deeply about the condition of the world and be driven to do my part. I hope more and more people get the feeling that this planet is a gift to us to explore, live, learn, and love. We too often forget and take for granted the gift we are given every day to have the freedom to explore life and share with one another. The experience I shared with Captain Cousteau was a life-changing event that stayed with me and opened me up to a love that I did not realize I was capable of feeling. We all need to experience this love so that we can experience heaven on earth, the way it was intended to be. The limitations of man's mind has been his error for eons. There have been inspirational people, writers, teachers, and explorers on the planet since the beginning, and yet only a few at a time can grasp this eternal truth. Love remains the main reason to exist. Everything else is simply the maneuvers we go through to get to love. Keep this in mind when you are creating more of the life you want. With love in every experience, life opens doors we could not have dreamed possible, like sailing on a vessel to discover life on sea. Never could I have imagined how an experience could change my inner beliefs at my foundation. You will continue on your quest for truth and a better life, as well as creating a better world. You see so much that will help others to see too. Opening the minds of man can only improve the conditions of humanity and of the planet herself. Live and love, John D. So I said that was going to be short, but I just thought that the Florence Henderson and this one, based on love and reminding us what we're here for, because God knows through everything that's being spewed out and spit out and shared, there's so many different frequencies and levels of energetics that are bombarding us. It's amazing that we even survived the year, because there's all kinds of stuff going on. So the only thing you can do, and like I do with all these writings, is focus on the love from these people and the higher beings. As you see on my YouTube channel, there are messages from all kinds of beings. But the one thing that everyone seems to have in common is that they love humanity, and they're really helping us to open up to more of that love. And if we can do that every day, we personally will see a better world. Now, that doesn't speak for the whole world. It just speaks for the piece that you are occupying. The piece of this world you are occupying, you can bring the best of love and heaven on earth, like John says, to this reality. And that's what I do. I do that every day, and people show me that every day. Even though I'm not working much, I'm not doing much, I still do have to go out occasionally and see people, and I will tell you that everywhere I go, the frequency of love is there. I have this beautiful expectation of how good is it going to be today? How great are my connections going to be? What am I going to share with people today that will really remind me of why I'm here, why I survived the year, and where I might be going in this next year? Because as I said in the previous video, living in the uncertainty is not my style. And living in the uncertainty of whether I will be living is not my style either. Even though I got a direct message in the hospital from Jesus that said I was not allowed to die, he didn't say anything about the future. He just said I wasn't allowed to die in that moment and have my near-death experience. But as far as the future goes, I still don't have any insights to that, except, that I'm still breathing. So as I still breathe, I will continue to do my best to bring you more really insightful messages that I have received, and hopefully they'll inspire you. And again, enjoy the rest of this year. Enjoy the people around you. Remember, love frequency is the best to focus on as much as you possibly can, no matter what is going on in the world. And with that, stay tuned, because there will be more on The Medium by Design.